guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have an eyeshadow palette by Kylie. I'm going to be doing a review, a try on, and letting you know what my thoughts are. Do you want to know what this is all about? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so this particular palette I was given in my collab number 1, because now this is collab part 2. So in my number 1, my first collab with MoodyGirl Beauty, we sent each other mystery boxes of what we thought each other would want. This is one of the items that she had sent to me, which is this Kylie palette right here. And I actually was debating whether to purchase this prior to, and she knew that, so a sneaky little thing. Went ahead and purchased it for myself, and then come to find out, after telling her how I love it and, you know, thanking her after I did my first video, she actually purchased this bad boy for herself as well. So she's like, let's just do a try on. And I'm like, sweet, let's do collab part number 2. So that is what this is. This is our collab number 2, deuce. This is what we're going to be doing. We're both going to be reviewing this palette. I will be doing my swatches here in a second to show you. I will tell you what I feel about this. Then I will show you how I created this look right here. Then if you are coming from her channel, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching my video first, then as soon as you are done, please pop on over to hers. I will link her channel and her video down below in the description box. While you're there, please consider hitting the subscribe button. She would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. She's just like me. She's down to earth. She's relatable. We stick to our own selves. We stay in our own lane. We stay out of drama, all of that stuff. So that's why I really do enjoy her channel, and I enjoy her as a friend and a person. I just love her. So there's very few people that I actually would consider a friend, and she would be one of them. So if you would like, please pop on over to her channel, check her out, and yeah. So let's go ahead and dive on into this pretty little palette right here. So here is the outside. It does have a little bit of the silverage to give it a little bit of pop of shine. Then the back, there are all of the colors. Now when you open it, on the inside of her box, it is designed to look like little red solo cups inside. The back of the palette is all black with just the hot pink, I guess, metallic with the colors on it. There is the front, it is sipping pretty and glitter. And then when you open her up, there's a big large mirror on the top. And here are the colors. So I really like this palette. You have a lot of the browns, you have a little bit of like the mauves to burgundy colors, you have some pink, there's a hot pink, there is like, that's like a magenta type color, there's a blue, there's a lavender. So if you wanted to add a pop of color, you have a few that it will give you that color and bright colors. Then you have, like I said, the browns, the more natural earth tones, natural tones. So I do really like the color scheme that's in this palette, you guys. Now, one thing I do need to say, it does have a lot of, what do you guys call it? Pick up, where my shadow comes up in little, you know, dust-y pickup, whatever it's called. So as soon as, like, for example, this one right here, when I put my brush into it, it did have a lot of pickup, and I then used all of that for the rest, to complete the rest of my look. So I didn't have to keep dipping in and adding more and more of that. I used what was laying pretty right on top to complete my look. So I'm okay with certain types of kick up in shadows. Some I don't like whatsoever, but this one is one that I am okay with, if that makes sense. So the way I did this look right here is I went in with this first color right here, which this is, where are you at? This is Vanilla on Vanilla. Vanilla on Vanilla, Vanilla on Vanilla. That's the color I went in through my whole entire lid. Then I went in with this color right here, which this is Moscow Mule. Then I went over like the whole top. Then to add a little bit of pink, I went in with this color right here. And this one is Check ID. Then on my lower lid, I put in this glistening, shimmery color right here, which is Birthday Bitch. Then I went in with this one right here. That is the fourth one over. That is Mimosa. So I went in with Mimosa. That was what I did in the crease to get that darker color. Then I went in with a little bit of this black color right here, which is called Blackout. And I went in a little bit in my far corner. Then on my lower lid, I did use the Mimosa and I used this pinkish color towards the front. So that is exactly how I created this look. And again, it does have a little bit of the kick up in this one in general. I didn't really notice it in any of the other colors that I did use, just this one here, but I'm okay with that kind. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my fingers in here and get this swatch so you can see the entire palette. So hold on. Okay, you guys, so here is the entire palette. So again, there is a lot of like the browner tones, but then you do have the pinks, the magentas, the mauves, pink, lavender, blues, and then there's some more browns. There's a gray and a black. So this is definitely a really good palette that can be used year round. You can use the browns in the fall. You can add the pop of color in the summer. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty in makeup, you guys. You do whatever you want. But I do really love this palette. I'm so glad that I have it. Now this is the second Kylie palette that I have. I got another one, a smaller one in a mystery box, and it's all browns, and I really do like that palette. So now I'm glad to now have one that has more of my color tones that I love to use every single day. And I'm just really excited to get this. So thank you so much, Shannon, for adding this to our first collab. So now I have this palette. Thank you so much for having the idea of us doing this collab together, part 2, which is amazing. It pushed me to use this quicker, and I'm so glad because now I can start using it throughout the week when I'm getting ready instead of sitting here dying to use it, to get my fingers in it and to play with it. And now I was able to, thankfully, yes. So definitely go check her out. You can see what look she created and what her thoughts are on this same exact palette. I think that's really cool when 2 channels can do that, because then you're getting 2 different perspectives from 2 completely different people. So it's not just going off of one person. You can see what 2 different people say. And then you can know if this is a palette for you or what. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Go ahead and comment down below. Your positive interaction means world. Let me know what you thought about this particular palette and the colors that are in it. Have you seen this palette? Do you own this palette? Have you been thinking about getting this palette? Do you now want this palette? Let me know down below what your thoughts are. I would greatly appreciate that. So if you do want to see how I created this look, then that will follow. Okay, you guys, so that is exactly how I created this look using this really cool palette. And again, I'm so glad that now I have this. So thanks, girl, for hooking me up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is all that I have for you on this particular video. And until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.